Nikola Vavic, Shea Lapine coming up big this past weekend at the Senior Nationals. All that and more on a brand new counterattack. Major highlights from Berkeley kick off this week's counterattack. Thanks everyone for joining us. Greg Mescall here with you on a brand new episode brought to you by the Rudy Project and XX2Y. And we're going to start things off in Northern California, the final event of the National League summer schedule, the Men's Senior Nationals, the Legends Aquatic Center playing host on the University of California, Berkeley. And after the New York Athletic Club and the Olympic Club had claimed all the National League titles, would there be a chance for someone else to wear the crown at the end of the competition? Up to Berkeley we go, where it came down to Sunday to decide it all. The first of three pivotal games. First up, alumni and the New York Athletic Club. Winner here could help determine their own fate to win this championship. We start things off first. The Olympian Josh Samuels hitting early. New York in front 1-0. Alumni turns to Nicola Bakari. He scores back-to-back goals, and Alumni now in front 2-1. After New York came back to tie it at 2, Nikola Vavic hitting for Alumni, not one, but two back-to-back scores to end the first. Alumni back in command, 4-2. Almost a scoreless second period until Alumni's Andrew Rigo buries one from the outside. Then New York follows with Matt Detrain. He responds with just 20 seconds left, and we had a couple of goals here in the final moments. At the half, it's a 5-3 lead for Alumni. After goals on each side to open the third, Alumni turns to Spencer Hamby. He extends his team's lead by 3, a now 7-4 advantage. Let's move ahead now. 36 seconds left in the period where Vavic comes calling again. A hat trick for the left-hander to close out the third, a 9-6 lead for Alumni. John Mann opens the fourth, the two-time Olympian for the New York Athletic Club on the dish from fellow national teamer Alex Bone. It's a 9-7 game. But from there, Alumni takes control. They score 2 in a row, then add a third from Hamby. That closes the scoring on their side as they go in front 12-7. One last try from New York's Chancellor Ramirez. He finds it on the skip shot, but too little too late. Alumni takes it 12-8. Now we go to our second match. Alumni taking on Olympic Club. A win here for Alumni. It gives their club the championship. A loss, and it muddles things up a bit, and we'd have one more game to play. We begin here with 2012 Olympian Shea Lapine and Cal goalie Lazar Andrich denying seemingly every shot headed their way early on until Lance Morrison is able to slip one past Andrich with 1:25 to go in the first, and Alumni is ahead 1-0. The defense continues in the second. Multiple saves on each side, and then Alumni's Jeremy Davey, the former USC Trojan, goes in with a spin move to get their second goal, a 2-0 lead. Olympic Club would get on the board. They turn to the former Cal Bear, Colin Mulcahy. He gets his squad in the mix, 2-1. After 2 goals from Alumni and 1 from Olympic Club, it's Nikola Vavic again, stepping up here with a 5-meter shot. He drills it. It's a 5-2 lead at the end of the first half for Alumni. Let's move ahead now. Third quarter, 1:58 left in the period. Alumni ahead 7-2. Olympic Club trying to claw their way back. Hunter Gettelfinger hitting here from the weak side, a 7-3 game. In the fourth, more Hamby. He opens the fourth for Alumni, taking on 2 defenders and winning 8-3. Alumni in front. Olympic Club back to Gettelfinger, another former Cal Bear. A sneaky shot here, hits the keeper's hand, but still finds its way in. Lapine couldn't control it all the way. It's an 8-4 game. But despite that goal, it was Alumni's day in Berkeley. Final efforts here from Rigo, Davey, and Vavic seal the deal. Lapine named MVP, 33 saves on the day through the 2 games. Talked with us afterwards about the growth of this Alumni Water Polo Club.
You know, it feels good. I mean, as alumni, we've been working to get to this point and become a dominant club, and it's taken a couple years, but it's fun to see the growth that we've all had together.
And now we're not done just yet. We had to determine who would take second place and third place. It'd come down to 2 old rivals, the New York Athletic Club and the Olympic Club. This was a close one. Early on, Alex Bowen's first shot falls a little short, but his pal John Mann is there to tip it home. It's a 1-0 lead. Skip ahead now. Olympic Club's Patrick Fellner will get his squad in the mix. Back-to-back goals here. We're all even at 2. More Fellner, more Bowen. Bowen up first. He scores 3 more goals in this quarter. Fellner has another to end the first. The scoring picked up. New York's ahead 5-3. After another Fellner tally started the second, Olympic Club goes to Zach Monsees. He'll bring Olympic Club all the way back, tying the score at 5 with this wraparound skip shot. Nicely done. Goals on each side keep things moving, keep us tied at 6, then tied again at 7 as New York turns to the Long Beach State left-hander Nolan McConnell. He drills this shot. We're all even 7-7. Back-to-back goals to open the second half, courtesy of Josh Samuels. New York surging ahead now 9-7. But this game stays close. Olympic Club to Travis Bickham. He knows what to do with it, tying the game here at 9 with 2:30 left in the third, all square. After Samuels opens the fourth with a score, Olympic Club goes back to Mulcahy. He ties the game at 10 with 2:48 left in the match, but leave it to one of the veterans. Four-time Olympian Jesse Smith is going to break this tie. He buries the shot, and New York surges ahead. They take this one by a goal, earning second place with the victory over the Olympic Club 11-10. And now from Berkeley, we go to Belgrade, Serbia, and the FINA Men's Junior World Championships, where the USA men are in action, and so far so good for head coach Gavin Arroyo and company. Team USA on day one, they had to move indoors. A lightning storm canceled the competition on the outdoor venue, moved inside, didn't matter. They still played well, defeating Russia 12-9. In their second match, they came up just short in a comeback attempt, falling to Greece 7-6. On Tuesday, it was a dominant win over Puerto Rico, 18-7. Highlights here from that match where Tyler Abramson scored 6 goals. Johnny Hooper had been leading the team offensively thus far with multiple big game outputs. In this one over Puerto Rico, Alex Wolf, Sam Murphy combining for 10 saves. Team USA closing out pool play today against Iran, and then we'll find out who they'll take on in the crossover. All the games are streaming live on the Water Polo Serbia Facebook page, so make sure you go to facebook.com/waterpoloserbia. The first game not there because of the lightning storm. Streaming wasn't set up inside, but you can watch the rest of the action. We'll have highlights next week as we'll let you know where Team USA ended after all the action in Serbia. And now we bring it back to SoCal in Long Beach, California, and the first annual Aquatic Games, the water polo competition and festival put together by 5-time Olympian Tony Azevedo. Congrats to the champions, the 11U winners, Newport, the 13U winners, Team A's. These photos via Catherine Hain. Everyone having a good time at the Aquatic Games. And check out this highlight from the Water Polo Tony Twitter account, a long-distance score to finish all the action in Long Beach. More SoCal news, as it's just about official. The Olympic Games are returning to Los Angeles in 2028. The announcement coming last week from the Team USA Twitter account, an agreement reached to send the Olympic Games to Paris in 2024, to Los Angeles in 2028. Still the official final confirmation of this is on the way, coming up in September, but all signs pointing to the Olympic Games returning to LA for a summer edition for the first time since 1984. Olympians rallying the cause. 2004 Olympic goalkeeper Janai Kerr joining forces with the LA 2028 bid committee at a recent city council meeting. Appreciate his support and excited to see the Olympic Games and Olympic water polo headed back to Southern California and the United States. And if you recall our CAP campaign from a couple of years ago, recognizing those that played water polo and then went on to other exciting careers, you may remember actor Ted McGinley. He's been around in many of your favorite shows. He is now taking part in the reboot of the Battle of the Network Stars. McGinley, who played at Newport Harbor and later was set to play at USC before taking on an acting career, is involved and is one of the top swimmers on the program. Here's a couple of shots via ABC of McGinley, hoping that Ted and his team can pull it out on Battle of the Network Stars, airing now on ABC. And now we turn to our social media send-off, the way we close out every episode of The Counterattack. Appreciate all your support. Use the hashtag Counterattack. We begin in Irvine, where our CEO, Chris Ramsey, was on the scene for the opening of the Orange County Great Park. Looks like a fantastic facility there in Orange County and in Irvine. Back to the Aquatic Games, and check out this dog getting in on the water polo scene. This is a cool cutout here from the Instagram Azevedo water polo account. Back to the FINA Masters in Budapest. They're hosting the Senior Worlds and the FINA Masters, and this via Russia water polo. How about the flick of the wrist here on this shot? And more good stuff from the Russia water polo Instagram account. Look at the spin move here. That's some skills in close to score the goal. We, of course, have to talk Flop Friday, the Sycamore girls high school water polo team in Ohio, getting their training started off the right way. And now SDA water polo going next level off the high dive. You've got to love the commitment here, but this one's got to hurt. And last but not least, we know water polo players love to eat, but anyone ever have some water polo paella? Check out this design here. This is via Barry Workman on Twitter. Loving this, hoping more water polo food creations crop up. We've seen the cakes, we've never seen the paella, and that's the best of what we have found this week on the internet concerning water polo. Don't forget, stay involved. Use the hashtag counterattack. That'll do it for this week. Thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget, when you're on the counterattack, even with some water polo paella, make sure you look weak side.